Let me shut this curtain. See if that's better. Okay, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I gave y'all a paper a while ago. I was noticing going through my stuff to get a review that the last paper for lesson 7, I didn't have it filed in the right spot. It's the summary, the conclusion of lesson 7. So that paper I gave you about lesson 7 on it, everybody turn to that right quick. It wouldn't be good to try to learn something and not know what the conclusion was of it. So on your paper, it should be page 70. I have something up here. How many of y'all remember what shift tooth is? What does that word mean? Anybody? It's the belief in a false deity while still believing in God. So the summary of our lesson 7 was the specific sin of blaspheming is cursing God or any of his attributes using one of his own divine names. How many names did we see that God had in this lesson? Y'all remember? Anybody? Somebody? 7. If you look on the next page, supplement text to lesson 7, it says there are 7 specifically names, and it lists them. Okay? Down at verse 3, it says the prohibition of idolatry exists both in thought and deed. So you wouldn't really have to do something to be committing idolatry. It could exist in your thoughts. Number 4 says most of the laws of idolatry are the same for Jews and Noahides. A significant difference is Shiftu, the belief in the true God plus other subordinate deities. Shiftu is permitted for non-Jews, yet not for Jews. Now, I'm going to speak to the rabbi about some things that I don't understand, so I want to point them out. On 5, it says Shiftu is only permitted to non-Jews as a system of belief. Non-Jews may not, however, worship in any practice any God other than the one true God. So if you did anything that was other than the one true God, that would simply be what? And Shiftu, right? Now that's what it looks like on the surface. Maybe I missed something in the teaching or whatever. You'll see where I'm going here in a second. Now, look at number 6. It says there are no religions today that are Shiftu. Even Christianity is not Shiftu, but actual idolatry. Did you see what I put down there? They actually say Jesus is God. So how is Christianity not Shiftu? It's definitely idolatry because they worship Jesus as God, right? But since they bring another, Rebecca, makes sense, don't it, baby? Since they bring another entity in besides God, are they not committing Shiftu also? That's how I understand it. I'll take this up with the rabbi, and we'll go from there. Now, on this lesson on number 9, I want everybody to pay close attention here. I've heard people say, oh, the Noahide means you can't do nothing. If you're a Noahide, the answer is no, you can't do nothing. If you paid attention during lesson 7, you will learn this part. In the conclusion, the summary of the lesson is, Noahides may accept any individual mitzvot provided that those mitzvot are logical and beneficial to society and the individual. Furthermore, they cannot accept these mitzvot solely from religious motivations. Otherwise,